Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Yesterday I did a video regarding someone who was doxing a nurse, and this is where you had Dominic Skye and Amanda Winley amongst others congratulating this person for actually doxing him. We had Amanda Winley saying, "Oh dude, I don't know who you are, but you're my hero." We had Dominic Skye saying lol about time. And it was this person here, the one who sent the actual tweets out into the open about doxing someone, like, yeah, we got it, this, that and the other. But the funny thing is now, we found this yesterday from Dominic Skye, and thank you to that umbrella guy who actually posted this on Twitter for me, and he's said this. Dominic Skye promises more Kick-Vic doxing to come. They are admitting to doing this. How many innocent people will get caught up in this shitstorm these idiots are throwing out there? How many of those totally wouldn't harm kids or families D-bags to showcase otherwise? And what they've done, Dominic Skye has actually written this, laughing my ass off. They failed to reverse psychology and gaslighting. Rookies. They honestly think that's the only thing we base identifying her on. It's been months. Why are they so worried about innocent parties now? Also, she's not the only one. And with that the only thing that we can actually think of is that they're still planning on doxing other people. This is the people who came out and said, "Oh, how dare you dox people." And Dominic Skye, she said that she was doxed, her child had information put out there, and it's like, whoa, you said all this happened to you, and you were up in arms over this. You were literally almost crying about it. But since it's now happening on your side and you're doing it to someone else, you think it's fine. I really don't understand people like this. If you don't like this sort of activity being done towards you, why are you doing it to other people but you think it's fine? This goes back to the double standards and the hypocrisy that we have been saying that Kick-Vic is full of. Kick-Vic don't care about anyone but themselves. They do not care about victims. They do not care about anything that's happening. All they care about is themselves and what kind of damage they can do online to people. That is all they think about, and that's all they care about. Yesterday, well actually it was last night, you had the sister of the person of Creepasta, who posted the video regarding her and Vic, and her sister was filming it. And we were saying yesterday that a Mars girl, she's been using the video since February, on and off, and obviously the girl who filmed it has been trying to get Mars girl and all these other little cronies to stop using it. Basically, she doesn't want her video being used in the way that they're using it. She doesn't care that her video is out there. She's even said this herself. She just doesn't want people, basically, like Mars Girl and Dominic Skye and all these people who are saying that certain things happened when they never. They're making up their own story to go along with the video. But they're like, "Oh, the video's out there, we can use it if we want." Yes, you can use the video if you want. However, what you're doing, you are using your own story to say what happened. You're like, "Oh, he's a creep, he's doing this. How dare he say that?" It's like, whoa. It's like, come on. You are literally tarring him with a brush just because you people have said he is supposedly what he's done, and that's why you're going on. And this conversation, it went on for hours last night, and it just went up and up and up. But the funniest thing about it was, though, say myself, the umbrella guy, Hero Hey, we all got tagged in it, and I was just watching it unfold. And this one person who's come out there, and, Mars Girl and all these other people, they did not get involved. It was just this one person who was basically, because she got outed by someone, she just started resorting to childish behaviour. And I found it was funny. Again, some of the things that were said from both parties, from both I Stand With Vic and Kick-Vic, I was just watching and reading them, and I was a bit like, actually, no, you shouldn't have said that, But again, people on Kick-Vic, what they like to do, they like to stir up trouble. This is all they like to do. They just like to stir trouble. That is it. Nothing else. It's... How can I put it in a nice one? I'm not going to put it in a nice way, actually. No, Sodom. The only way Kick Vic seem to realise anything is if you stuff it in their face. And literally go, here, this is the truth, you're wrong. MarsGillingham even said that herself this morning. So what she actually said was, so I guess I can't say that I have a solution. Maybe a smarter person does. And when a smarter person says something smarter than what I know, I'll gladly default to them. I am not the leader of some army, but regardless, I'm sorry that someone did this. I wish they hadn't. And what this is in reply to is that she was doing it yesterday, well actually 2 hours ago. It was regarding how about someone could be hurtful by being doxxed. And she says that she wished that, this didn't happen. She doesn't want doxing to be done and she doesn't want violence. Which, I want to believe her. Be good, don't do this. We can all have debates, we can all have opinions and stuff, but do not do doxing or threats of violence. She even says it in one of these tweets. So allow me to say in no uncertain terms, as I have before, but it bears repeating now, I do not condone doxing or threats of violence in any way, shape or form. Certainly not to further something that is already set in motion through courts. With that one there, again, I just heard myself, basically do not do anything that these people are doing. I want to believe that MarsGirl actually is doing this. She does believe this, and she's like, no, don't do that, don't do this. But when you see some of her tweets though to other people, it's literally like, yeah, I don't believe what you say. And like I said, I want to believe it because that's, again, that's the human being in me. That's me. I'm like, I want her to be nice to people. Have opinions and all this. But when you got someone like her who is basically condoning doxing on certain tweets, but then she says, no, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, right, okay. It's a bit of a double-headed coin. It's like what I was saying yesterday regarding Ron Toye and a few others, is that they literally just flip the switch and they go from being nice people to being some of the worst human beings on earth, It's just strange how all this is going on. But again, I want to believe it, but I don't, But if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.